You are listening to the J. The KNDY ラジオポッドキャスト&カミングアップイズ the J トミカポッドキャストホステドバイケネディさん。
Are you ready? It's time for the J Tomica Podcast and here is your host, KNDY.
Yo, what's up everyone? You are listening to the 25th episode of the J's Tomica Podcast. We are on season 2, long time no see. Pretty much this is a podcast that is dedicated to the die-cast metal vehicles known as Tomica in Japan. And pretty much a podcast showcasing our love for Tomica. So let's go ahead and start off with some new release news. So the last time we did a podcast, we were looking at June and July. And so we're going to go back in time. Let's go back to August to see what we have here for new releases. So these are out. You could probably get them on Amazon. We got the sprinkler truck, number 87. This one is the standard line, and this will replace the number 87 Toyota GR Supra Fuji Speedway safety car. So if you haven't gotten that safety car yet, you definitely want to pick that one up. So this one looks pretty cool. Kind of gotta, like that logo. Oh, look at that. So it does elevate. Has that water to make that sprinkler style of sound, but so it hides in this little panel. That is actually very cool. I definitely dig that. At number 9, we have the Honda Vezel. And the main, well, if you get the first release, you can get the gray one, but it's going to be white. Let's go ahead and hold on, everyone. Let me move this over so you can see it a lot better. There we go. And then we have the, oh, by the way, for the number 109 the Honda Vezel, this one will be replacing the number 109 Shimajiro C-Park shuttle bus. That has been very hard to find. So for those of you who were able to pick that one up, awesome. So this one is the Come Together Tomica Town Working Vehicle Set. What do you have here? Well, you have the Tomica Town Taxi, Toyota Aqua, right there. That's the first time I've seen it in yellow, so that's pretty cool. You got the Tomica Town Police Patrol Car, the Nissan Silvia S15. You got the Tomica Town Cleaning Truck, the Toyota Dyna. And then you have the Tomica Town Patrol Car Subaru Levorg. So all of these have suspension, while the cleaning truck has a bucket door and opening and closing. So this one right here will be the packaging. In other releases, you got the Tomica Job Labor. You got the Job Labor Stand Braver Ineos tanker truck. That is pretty cool. Actually, that's very cool to get a tanker truck of, especially the Ineos. This one, you also get the TJB05, the Carry Braver Yamato transport delivery truck. Actually, that's actually very cool as well. Getting anything, Yamato can be very hard because they sell out quickly. But that's actually pretty cool. So the price of these are about 35-20 yen. So that's about what? About $25 right there. So, and then they are also releasing the Hyper Rescue Labor Red Salamander and Super Ambulance DX set. That is pretty cool. So if you like the somewhat like Transformer type of robots, but on the Tomica end, you definitely want to pick this one up. Otherwise, if you like the train-based ones, then you will definitely want to check out the Shinkarion series. And also being released, we got the Dream Tomica, continuing the Dragon Ball Red Ribbon Army. You got the Master Roshi's Wagon in yellow. And then you also have the Chikawa Shisa and the Chikawa used bookstore vehicles right there. And then you have the Peanut 75th Anniversary Dream Tomica Collection. So if you are a Snoopy fan, you definitely want to check that one out. Also coming out is the Cars Tomica SP Woody and the Buzz Lightyear, followed by the Ham standard type. Check out that box right there. And then for Tomica Premium, you got the number 43 Toyota Alphard. This one is a 1/65. The black one is the main vehicle. White one will be limited edition. So if you want the white one, you better get it now while you can. You may be paying a little bit more for it because those limiteds tend to go up. You got the Tomica Premium Unlimited 09 feature GPX Cyber Formula. That is a classic anime series. The Asarada GSX Hayato Kazami. And you got the Tomica Premium Unlimited feature GPX Cyber Formula Night Saber 005 Night Schumacher. And then you also have the Back to the Future Time Machine from the second film. So that is pretty cool. Right there, the Tomica 55th Anniversary Edition, the Honda Civic Type R. Where can this be bought? Because I wonder if this one can be found easily. That's a pretty cool 55th Anniversary paint or print, I guess you could say. Pretty cool. But this one will go for about 990 yen. And it looks like we also have the baseball vehicles with the Yomiuri Giants mascot car, the Fukuoka Softbank Hawks mascot car. You also have the Hanshin Tigers, the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighter mascot car. You have the Yokohama DNA Bay Stars professional mascot car, the Chibalote Marines mascot car, the Hiroshima Carp, Rakuten Eagles, Yakult Swallow, Oryx Buffaloes. You got the Chunichi Dragons, Seibu Lions, and then below that you have the original Tomica Ito Yokado original Toyota Prius tricolor design. That's pretty cool. You got the Edion Subaru WRX S4 STI Sport REX, and you have the Toyota Sienta and the Dayland original Kori Lakuma. So that is for August. So there's a lot of things coming out this month. That is probably out right now. Definitely, if you are living outside of Japan, remember August 29th is the end of the... August 29th is when they'll be adding that 15% duty. So import duty. So, you know, if you want to not get those 15% taxing of imported goods to, if you live in the U.S. especially, you definitely want to purchase now. Okay, so that was August. Let's move on to September. Let's check out what is planning to be released for September. And we have the Honda Prelude. My gosh, look at this. You got the white one as the main one, and then you got this blue, looks like a camouflage style of vehicle. I can't really see. Pictures are kind of small, but yeah, this is going to be replacing the number 10 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. Number 50 is the Mitsubishi Delica D5 Fire Department Command Vehicle. Fire department vehicles tend to go out quickly, so you better pick that one up. This one will be replacing the number 50 Toyota Noah. So both vehicles feature suspension. And then you have the number 140 Japan Coast Guard Patrol Boat Akitsushima PLH 32. So this is probably part of the long release. The upper and lower hull parts comes with a display stand. That's pretty cool. Nice. This will be replacing the number 140 Mitsubishi Fuso Super Great Pull trailer. And then you got the Tomica Advent Calendar 2025. This one will come with 2 special Tomica Christmas wrapped cars. Limited production for 2025. So what kind of vehicle will it come with? Who knows? But this one will be on sale for 5,280 yen. So it's about 40 bucks right there. Also being released is the Smiko Gorashi. You got the boat lizard, the boat penguin, you got the boat cat, the tokatsu, and the polar bear. You also get the Toy Story 30th Anniversary Woody Kabuto version. Then you have the Buzz Lightyear Ninja version. The 30th. These are all 30th anniversary for the Toy Story ones, but you get the Jessie Kimono version. And then for Disney Tomica, Disney Tomica Parade SP, you got the Halloween editions. Got Mickey, Donald Duck, and then for the Cars Tomica, you got Lightning McQueen, Day 2025 Special Edition. You got Meter, so they're showcasing them with the purple. And then you got the Tomica Advent Calendar 2025. So for Tomica Premium, you have the number 44 Honda Civic Type R FK2. This is a 164. Then you also have the Tomica Transporter Nissan GTR. So that is pretty cool. Aha! We got the Royal Green of the Nissan Fairlady Z 3 models collection. This one will feature the Fairlady Z S30, the Fairlady Z Z31, and the Fairlady Z32. So they're 160 scale. Well, the first one's 150, but let's check out some of these pictures here. So this is the S30 right here. So this one is a 158 scale. Has suspension hood opening and closing. You know, for me, as a collector, I always like to get vehicles in forest green. Anytime you could find a sporty car with those colors, or even a SUV type of vehicle, I dig it. So I try to get those. But this set will go for 3520 yen. So again, around 25 bucks USD. This one is a Tokyo Premium Unlimited Dash 4WD 4-wheel drive Dash Zero Horizon. And you also have the Takara Tomy Mall Original. Again, you can only get these at Takara Tomy Malls. This one is a premium reproduction of the Toyota Celsior. So that is for the releases for September. And now let's check out October. Not everything has been announced yet. Just a few things. And you have the Tomica Metallic Color Collection. You can see it in black, blue, purple, and red. You got the Subaru Impreza WRX Type RA STI version, V Limited. The Toyota MR2 SW20 with suspension. The Nissan Skyline GTR BNR 32 opening and closing door suspension. And the Nissan Silvia S15 Spec R Aero suspension. So let's check this out right here. Pretty cool. If you like your metallic vehicles. You get the Tomica Plurel Block Vehicle Blocktown box. That's a new one. That one will be about 9,020 yen. And then you got the Tomica Plurel Block Taxi. And also the Mountain Rescue Vehicle. As for Cars Tomica, you got the C18 Jackson Storm from Cars, the film. You got Lightning McQueen GRC type. And also you got the Lotus Esprit for Tomica Premium, number 45. So that is pretty cool. And then you got the Back to the Future set, 40th Anniversary Collection. So this one pretty much correlates with the Plurel Back to the Future 3 train set that is coming out. So that is the initial release for October, but we're gonna get more because we don't know what the standard line is gonna be. Yeah, it just says new car. So Atarashi Kuruma. So we're gonna have to wait until those are announced. But for now, we kind of got solid announcements for August through October, and you know what's coming out. So that is pretty cool. Okay, let's check out the Yodobashi.com rankings. Right now, people are getting. Hold on here. Let me make sure we are all on the same page right here. Because it looks like that the Takara Tomy, the Honda Civic Type R, the 55th anniversary vehicle, is the hot one at first place right now that people are purchasing. At number 2, got the Takara Tomy Tomica number 144, the Super Ambulance, followed by the number 109 Honda Vezel in white. The 4th one, the Water Truck, is number 4. At 5th is the Fast and the Furious Hot Wheels release of the KNDY CCXR. You got the number 6, let's see here, number 13, Nissan Fairlady Z, Nismo GT 500. And then at 7th, you have the Super Ambulance in a box. Okay. This one is the number 116, so it's different from the number 2. And then at 8th place, you have the Tomica Premium, number 43, Toyota Alphard, so the luxury van. So yeah, you are seeing people really purchase stuff right now. What is this one right here? This one looks pretty cool. Oh, this is the Initial D set. What? That is so cool. They got the tofu shop right there. That is awesome, man. Wow. That's something you don't expect. And is this one of those ones that fold up? I'm guessing. And you got the lights with the people inside the home. Yeah, I'm guessing this is one of those that easily folds up. I'm guessing. Hard to say. But looking at the photos, you can't help but like what you see right there in terms of the diorama itself. Can't really see it from here in this shot. So there you go. So this one is about 4,800 yen. So it's not too bad. Because this is based on a license popular series, so otherwise, getting something like this, you could probably get the Tomica Town, like the ones like the 7-Eleven or Mr. Donut or Pizza La. You can still find those on Amazon, but this one, it's Initial D, so I thought that's pretty cool. Looking at let's go on to the actual website here so you can see it yourself. There we go. And this is for the Initial D. Hold on, everyone. Okay, so this is the Tomica Initial D page right here. And as you go down, you could see the releases with the vehicles. And of course, you already have the steering views that were released earlier, plus the Tomica Premium Unlimited of the Sylvia S13, which you could see right there. But yeah, exciting releases. A lot of Tomica goodies coming up, man. I swear that's pretty awesome. But yeah, for me, that vehicle right here, not just the vehicle, but just the tofu shop. You do get that little tiny figure right there, but then you also get the See if we could show you that lighting. Hold on. Let's see if we got it. Let's see here. No, we don't. Okay, hold on here. There you go. That is that lighting I was telling you about, and you can see the characters, especially the father right here. That's all good. That's all good. I think for fans of Initial D, definitely something we're checking out. And you can see here, it's mostly all snap-on base. How the house is put together. But yeah, you get the Bunta figure right here, so I think that's pretty cool. And then, of course, you got the Sylvia, the Akina Speed Stars right here with the premium release. That's pretty cool. It has the opening doors. That's pretty nice. And here's the packaging right there. That is sweet. So this one will be about 1430 yen. So you should be able to find it about $10 USD. So it's not too bad. So definitely check that one out. Okay, let's check out Bit Camera. What is the top best-selling ranking for Tomica right now? And looking at it, you got the Dream Tomica SPs, the Chikawa, Rabbit, Usagi. Got pretty much is dominating the top four. My goodness, everyone wants that. A little different from Yodobashi, right? So we had that 55th anniversary as number 1 on Yodobashi, but it's number 5 on Big Camera. And then more Chikawa at number 6 and number 7. Number 8 is the Yamato Transport. I have tried to get the Yamato ones. They are hard to get. But you know what? That is how things are with certain types of vehicles. They sell quickly. And Yamato, with the logo and everything, is just popular. That water truck, I wasn't thinking about it, but seeing how it has that little transparent spray, water spray, definitely piques my attention. I could tell you that much. We got the Tomica parking case, number 20. I mean, this one is about 1830 yen, so it's not that bad. It's about, probably like 12 USD. And we have another Chikawa at number 11. At 12, you had the Honda Prelude, the Honda Vezel, and then, of course, the baseball ones with the Cebu Lions and the Yomiuri Giants. This one is the Neo LVN. This is for vintage, Tomica Vintage. These ones cost much more. Like, for instance, this one on the Nissan GTR Premium Edition T-Spec 2024 model, TLV, 10 million unit shipment commemorative item. This is 7,720 yen. So that is something about $55. So be prepared if you definitely want that. You're going to be paying quite a bit. And then you got the GPX Cyber Formula at number 17. Another Chikawa at 18. And then you got the 19th. You got that book. I mean, the ship. I mean, Akitsushima PLH 32. Got some of the Ham Fighters. 21 is the High Medic Ambulance. And then you got the Hiroshima Carp and the Hanshin Tigers. And you have the Bay Stars from Yokohama. And number 25, you have the Tomica Job Labor TJBDX Gigantopolis Braver Eternal DX set. So that pretty much rounds things up for the top 25 on the Bit Camera sales rankings, that is. Did I pick any Tomica up recently? Yes, I did. I got a Tomica 106. Wasn't able to find the Yamato, so I got the Seno Transportation Kangaroo truck, another logo that people often see on the roads, the kangaroo from Seno. You can see it right there. There you go. And you can get that pretty inexpensive. I only just got one. But yeah, I came to get this one and the Yamato, but I could only find this one, so I'm fine. It's just the thing is that certain vehicles are just becoming much more difficult to find, and Amazon is not getting they're not refueling shipments anymore like they used to. They used to like, for instance, a bus. There was a bus that came out last year, and I didn't pre-order. And I figured, it's going to come back on Amazon. Check almost every month. Nope. It never did. So it's probably one of the holes I have in my collection of not getting. I tend to get all the buses, but hey, it is what it is. And you probably can find it probably on auctions and so forth. But yeah, I was happy to get this kangaroo truck, and for the most part, it's I pretty much I did get some Plarail based stuff, which I talked about on the All Things Plarail podcast. But in terms for Tomica, just one vehicle for now. And I'll be checking back to see if I can get that Yamato, if they do have any in stock. I don't think they do, but anyway, I thank all of you for joining the Tomica Podcast. This one I do possibly every quarter. I want to have at least several months of releases, so we have more to discuss per episode. I know a lot of people are like, aren't you going to do any reviews? Any reviews of the product like you usually do? And I will definitely add more of those for the Tomica and the Plarail on this YouTube channel. So definitely, stay tuned. I'll probably do shorts versus full-length reviews, but at the moment, yeah, we have a lot of things coming out, and as you noticed that with the YouTube channel, before it was a Tetsudo Moke, but I figured, you know what, let's bring things back to the basics. And when I say that, I meant that I guess you could say that the channel featured a lot of not just trains, not just Tomica, but then you start to see a lot of plane based, from video games to discussions and flight simulators. So I definitely wanted to combine all three to be featured on this YouTube channel. Remember that for those of you who are not familiar, for the J podcasts, the Japanese entertainment one and the music ones, you can definitely find it on the Neo Tokyo 2099 YouTube channel. For my my reaction videos, you can definitely find those on my own YouTube channel, but by I'm sorry, I'm looking at something here. Okay, with by rail and by air, this one will feature pretty much the Tomica reviews, the train reviews, and also anything that deals with planes and so forth, because Tomica does release those ANA and JAL releases once in a while. So I definitely want to start talking about those, and I'll definitely have more reviews coming up. But for now, I think if anything, we have a good amount of Tomica being released. So if you are a fan, something to definitely pick up. I know there's a lot of hesitation right now due to the tariffs and the import tax, shipping costs, and all I could say is just keep on looking online. And I can tell you right now, the 15% will not be added until August 29th, so that is 6 days from now. You still have time to order if you do want to get some Tomicas and have them shipped to you. But yeah, I think if pre-ordering or new releases, I think just play it safe and just read on other sites, especially those who purchase music, purchase video games, purchase, anything that's from Japan, and just see how if people are affected by the duties. That's 15%, and yeah, just hold off for now. Hold off if you are planning to purchase after August 29th to see how things go, just to play it safe. As of right now, again, from now to the 29th, you still have time to get Tomica, Clawrel, or anything from Japan normally. And yeah, hopefully you're able to score some awesome Tomica die-cast metal vehicles. So, okay, everyone, you take care, and I will see you later. Wink, wink. And take care, everyone. Bye-bye.